Hello, class. Hi, this is Eddie, and we're going to talk a little bit about mortgage payments today. We have a problem. Let's say we had a mortgage payment of $200,000. You got a down payment of 3%, an APR of 4.25. Actually, that should be a percent. That's a percent there if you don't see it. Your compounding monthly. Number one, we want to figure out what our monthly payment's going to be. And number two, we want to figure out the principal and the interest payment. So let's start off by figuring out if you had a mortgage of $200,000 at 4.25% APR, compounded monthly. Let's see what the monthly payment's going to be. We're going to assume it's a 30-year loan. So $200,000 mortgage, 3%. What's the monthly payment going to be? We're going to use our TVM solver here. Okay. So number one, we have a 30-year payment. So it's going to be 30 years, and then we're going to make monthly payments, so it's times 12. So that means we're going to have 360 total payments. Interest rate we got at 4.25%. So 4.25 goes in exactly. Present value, we have $200,000, and we're going to put 3% down. If we put 3% down, that means we're going to pay the other 97%. So our present value is going to be negative. Now, when I'm using negative, I'm using this negative button right here, not the subtraction sign. I'm using this negative button right here. Negative 200,000, but I'm putting 3% down, so I'm taking 97%, so I'm going to multiply it by 0.97. Multiplying by 0.97 will give me 97% of 200,000, which is 194,000. Payment's what I'm going to solve for. I'm just going to zero it out for now. Now, if I start off owing 194,000, then the goal is to pay off zero. I'm making monthly payments. So my PY is 12, and my CY, because it said compounding monthly here, my CY is going to be 12 also. I'll make my payments at the beginning of the month here, and then I just have to go to payment here. And then what I'm going to do is, as you can see right here, you can get real close. If I can get close enough there, it says solve there in green. Since it says cloud in green, I'm just going to hit alpha and then enter. And I got a payment of $950.99.5, which I can treat as $951. So my monthly payment is going to be $951. If I want to find principal and interest is not hard to figure out at all. I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to hit second mode there, to get me to my home screen. If I have $194,000 that I owe, times, I'm going to use little parentheses here. Now my interest rate is 4.25%. 4.25%. My interest rate is 4.25%. 4.25% as a decimal is 0.045. I have to divide that by 12 because I want to figure out my monthly interest payment. So 4.05% is the APR, so I divide it by 12 to get the monthly. So I got 0.0524 divided by 12 in parentheses. I'm going to multiply by 19 before, and that's going to tell me how much interest I'm paying, which works out to be $727.50. So my principal and interest payment, interest-wise, I'm doing $727.50. That's the interest. The difference minus 951, 223.50. This is the interest. This is the principal. So there's my P&I payment. Thank you.